Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay y'all, so recently Tasha K exposed DMs between her and Blueface's mom Karlissa. So they were arguing over something. You can see where Tasha K says, "You were just asking me to help you." Karlissa says, "I never asked you to help me." And she responded, "So you didn't ask me to help you with Ronnie?" So obviously the fans ran with that narrative that Karlissa was the one that got Ronnie the interview with Tasha K. Fans did start dragging Karlissa, telling her she's the blame for Ronnie getting an interview with Tasha K. And this is what she had to say. She wrote, "I asked Tasha K to interview Ronnie because he said he had something he wanted to tell me and I was uncomfortable talking to him myself. I also wanted to hear from him and his mother because I was desperate to know what we are dealing with. I am truly sorry, Chriseans. I had no idea it was going to be like this." She also posted this, "Don't blame me for Ronnie trying to find out if he's the father. I did not have blank with him. Thanks. He came to me asking to tell me and blew the truth. He asked for closure to a grandchild that I claim. He would only share if I allowed him to video. I wasn't comfortable, so yes, I asked Tasha to do it because I knew she wouldn't mind wasting money on something I already knew. For the 99th time, I don't care if y'all get on the Oprah Winfrey show talking about how you feel about me. I'm still not going to give a Mary Mother F." Karlissa also went live to speak on the situation, and she also let Ronnie join her live so that he can co-sign her version of the story. Anyway, here are a few clips from Karlissa's live.
Everybody is like crunching these numbers, trying to get this tax money. That's why they should just put their tax money up like my husband make me do. I feel like at the end of every year, no lie, if y'all go look at me and Tasha K's arguments, it's like she panics every year at the end of the year. Every year around this time, it gets real crazy because people start panicking because they don't trust God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't got to do too much because my husband gonna make sure I'm straight. But I'm watching how everybody is tax time, you know, and in our industry, in this business, if you don't put your money up, shit get jiggy around this time. I went to go look at me and Tasha K messages. She always fall out with me right before it's time to pay these taxes. That's what I feel like. Like, girl, I asked you to interview Ronnie because I wanted to know what it is that he wanted to say. And I wanted an unbiased person. I could have did the interview myself. I wanted an unbiased person to sit with him that knows how to get shit out of people. And I felt like I really want to know what it is that he feels like he's hiding. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know, like, is Chriseans like a good person? Is she just hurt? Is she just going through shit and, you know, this is just how it is? Like, anybody will want to know. And so when he reached out to me, he said I could do the interview with you or I could do the interview with Tasha K. After talking to him and evaluating, I didn't think it would be a good fit for me. So I said, you go ahead and do the interview with Tasha K. I could have been like, nah, go over here and do it with this person or that person. I could have just basically like not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to know, we all wanted to know what happened to the ex-guy. He running around here trying to tell his story and nobody wanted to hear it. And I mean, I wanted to hear it, but I didn't want to sit with him to hear it. It wasn't like I was trying to be funny. Like, even if y'all want to send somebody for my exes, which y'all do, which she did. She put my ex on the internet, right? We all heard from my ex. You know what I'm saying? She made my ex famous and we heard from him and he ain't have shit to say. If you want to go get one of my baby daddies or you want to go get one of my friends, by all means, I don't give a fuck. Tasha K gets so angry that I will not come back on her show, that this is how she acts every year. And I'm going to tell you one more time why I won't come on your show. It's not that you don't pay, because I'm in good hands like Allstate. Like, God gonna continue to provide over here regardless. I know y'all out there having to do backflips and lie on people and jump through hoops to pay y'all taxes, but my husband set our taxes aside. We don't do all of that hope we get it later shit. My husband don't operate like that. Okay, so when it come to end of the year, you know what I'm saying? We just be looking for our return over here. You feel me? But anyway, I'm not coming on your podcast, not because you talked badly about me, because I fucks with it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. I fucks with people who talk about me bad, because I'm going to live to show you that you was wrong for using my name in vain. I'm going to show you. Been seeing it every year. Every year. Tasha K ain't moved since I did that interview for her. She ain't done another 1 million view interview since I left her. I'm still her highest return on her investment. That's still me. I'm still your highest, my family, still your highest return on investment. But the reason that I am not ever going to sit down with you is because you talked about my kids. You could have talked about me, called me crispy, cruddy, nasty, filthy, dirty asshole. You could have called me anything in the book. But when you play with my man, my money, or my kids, I will never sit down with you. I will never, ever sit down with you, because the things that you said about Callie was so disrespectful and unnecessary. Hello, sir. How are you?
What's going on, Karlissa?
Not too much. So I see Tasha K posted our DMs today. And I would like for you just to clarify to the people how that went about.
So what specifically?
First of all, I just want to say that people requested you to this live. I have not spoken to you since the last time you asked me to do the interview with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. When you came to me, what intrigued me about trying to figure out what you wanted to talk about was your initial thing was that you had some information that would help me in Blue, correct?
Correct.
So you already told me you had already talked to Tasha K, and it was between me and her that you was going to sit down with.
Correct.
And so I just wanted you to know that I didn't get back to you because I didn't feel comfortable. And I had my reasons why. But the people seem to think that I hooked you up with Tasha K first, but you had already had an offer and you wanted to bring it to me first, correct?
Correct.
So then when I went to her, it was just me letting her know that I was okay with her doing the interview because I wanted to know the information that you had.
Right.
So whatever you guys talked about, I don't feel like you told her everything that you told me. And that wasn't, that maybe you decided it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
But
and you're 100% right about that. I specifically wanted to talk to you because you are the mother of Blueface. You are the person that's being dealt the bad hand right now, as my mother once was. So I have somewhat sympathy for you and also for Junior. I'm really just trying to be here for Junior, and at the same time,
I think that's where I was offended too. Like I get it, you have an attachment to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it just kind of came out of nowhere. So that's probably where I was like, okay, I don't think I could be unbiased with you, because it does make me feel a certain type of way, because for a whole year, he's been my baby. I've been praying for him. I've been worried about him. I've been stressed about him. I've been going off on my son. So when you say that, it did kind of make me feel like we wasn't on the same, and naturally we wouldn't be. If he turned out to be my son, you would feel some type of way, my grandson. And if he turned out to be yours, I would feel some type of way. So naturally, once we got to that line, I felt like I couldn't talk to you without having some type of, bias towards you. And that's why I didn't do the interview.
Yeah.
Because you kept referring to him, as your son, you know what I'm saying? And I'm referring to him as my son. And I don't want to be rude to you and, make you feel a certain type of way. Because if that's really your intentions, is to find out if he your son, I've been there. I want you to have that.
Yeah, that's my only intention, honestly. It's overwhelming, trying to address it. And I apologize for just if I'm not addressing it in the best manner, because you are mother at the end of the day. You are his
I mean,
potential
yeah, you kind of
grandmother.
came a little heavy on me because I mean, but I get it though. You wanted to get your point across, and I wasn't giving you. You felt like, but that's why I let Tasha K know that you was looking for her. It wasn't like I didn't try to, get you your closure too.
Yeah,
I feel like at this point, everybody once everybody get their closure, everybody can move forward.
yeah, and I feel like we all deserve that closure, and I think it's not too hard to get it. You get what I'm saying? It's only one reason that somebody's gonna avoid a test. You get what I'm saying? Because they're scared of the outcome.
Can't like do things like just like pull up on her and scare her and harass her. Like I didn't agree with that, and you probably thought about it afterwards. Like that wasn't
I
the right
definitely
thing.
thought about it. I would apologize to her if I got the chance to. If she sees this, Chrisean, I apologize to you and Junior and all of your friends. It wasn't my intention to run down on her and intimidate her because she's a female. It was my intention to have a conversation with her as an adult and see if we can be accountable and address things aside from the internet. You get what I'm saying?
But then why did you? So you turned the camera on right when you saw her?
So can I be transparent with you? I cut my camera on because Chrisean plays a lot of police games. So in your eyes, oh, he's clout chasing. In my eyes, this is my defense and this is my version of my story of what went on. Because to you guys, it's, oh, he's harassing me, he's stalking me. But to me, it's no, come here and see your son. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I can relate because I don't like to do anything without the cameras either. So I can relate to that.
Exactly 4 minutes prior to the encounter at Subway, I had a random alias page DM me. And it said, come see your son. We're at Subway. Sent me the Subway handover with the photos. So you know me, Prince Charming. I come through prancing.
So how you know it wasn't like just maybe like a fan that saw you in the mall like trying to set you up?
I know Chrisean. Y'all know Rock. I know Chrisean, Eugenia, Malone. The world knows Chrisean Rock. I know who I'm dealing with, and I know how she moves. I know it was her. And how I know it was her? Because she directly told me where she was. She told me to come see my son. And then ring. Like I said, Karlissa, she had the restraining order emergency set at midnight on Black Friday. Making a bunch of Instagram accounts on different devices and putting herself in the algorithm. So what I'm trying to tell you is Chrisean ran a ooper duper Uno reverse setup play on me in an attempt to evade this paternity test. This Chrisean is known for burner accounts. Chrisean is known for...
Listen, if you really think that you're about to have to be a father, you're going to have to gather your thoughts and gather yourself, go pray about it, set yourself to the side and get away from all these different voices. Because this shit will drive you crazy.
Hey. Man, bring that home. Man. Bring that man home soon. Free him. Feel me? When he get back out here, we just gonna have to find out. Is it him or is it me? Who is gonna be?
Well, and some of us already know, but we want you to get closer. All right, y'all. Good night, everybody.
All right, mammy. Bye, mammy. Bye. Good night, mammy.
So obviously there are people that do believe Ronnie, other people who don't believe Ronnie, and I personally think that he really does believe he may be the father, and he is stuck with the thought that the DNA test they did was fake. But obviously his thought process is not that clear, because he believes this alias page who DM'd him Chriseans' location was actually Chrisean. And he also said they DM'd him saying, come see your son. But I zoomed in on those messages and that's not what the person wrote. I personally believe that that DM was not from Chrisean, because I don't know if he was paying attention to his own DMs. But it's clear as day that that person DM'd him saying, she's back to MD. Go get her, Ronnie. Not to mention, the messages before those are them sending him a link to a file telling him that if he wants to report Chrisean to CPS, that's the link. So my question is, why on earth would Chrisean be DMing him messages about reporting her own self to CPS from a burner account? He said he's not crazy, but he's definitely starting to look delusional, because he keeps saying the person said, come see your son, when the message said, go get her, Ronnie. It said nothing about the baby. Meanwhile, Chrisean seems pretty much unbothered. She's been out with her sister and her nieces for her niece's birthday celebration over the weekend.
I know your birthday when it comes up. I just
Bella, girls.
where's my jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, the birthday jacket. That's what she had to get ready. You was
Yes, daughter girl.
you need glasses on. Cause that's not yet. How old is you? I'm getting 14.
You know,
Chrisean definitely seems like she's just been having a good time with her friends and family, and she doesn't seem worried about any of her ex-friends or her ex-boyfriend talking crap about her online.
Can nobody play? I mean, you can. Can nobody play? Mommy wanna keep playing. You wanna play?
that's what Chucky said.
You wanna play?
Oh, okay, Steve. Also, the sliders and stuff. You can't get sliders. You can't get
Oh, you can't get sliders?
No.
On the sound. Did you know how to do that? It's like, that's ridiculous.
Chrisean is not going to learn that.
What are you doing? Go ahead, trip out. Hey, trip. Hey, go, Mom. Hey, you gotta do the trip. I don't know how to do the trip out.
Yeah.
Chrisean was doing it with me. That was
Oh,
trip out.
It looked like you was ready to mop. It looked like you was ready to mop.
Yeah, y'all tripping for real.
Trip out.
Trip. I personally don't think Karlissa believes that Ronnie is the father. She just wanted to hear any type of dirt that he had on Chrisean. But she didn't want to do the dirty work to get that information from him if he did have any, because then it would look bad on her and obviously she wouldn't be able to see her grandson. So I personally do think she was trying to protect herself from Chrisean completely exiling her out of the baby's life. So she thought, hey, let me send him to Tasha K so I can find out what he does know, if he knows anything. Because for so long, she's been trying to blame everything bad that happens in Blueface's life on Chrisean. So she was hoping that Ronnie would give up information to Tasha K that would affirm all of her delusions in her head, blaming Chrisean for Blueface's crimes. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching.